So now guys, we are inside web-based attacks. So these are the attacks which occurs on a website or web application. So some of the important web-based attacks as you can see here. So now let's talk about injection attack. So it is the attack in which some data will be injected into a web application to manipulate the application and fetch the required information. And the example that we have here is SQL injection, code injection, log injection, XML injection, etc. And then we are having DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing is a type of computer security hacking whereby a data is introduced into a DNS resolver's cache, causing the name server to return an incorrect IP address and diverting traffic to the attacker's computer or any other computer. So the DNS spoofing attack can go on for a long period of time without being detected and can cause serious security issue. Then we are having session hijacking. So what is session hijacking? It is security attack on a user session over a protected network. A web application creates cookies to store the data or state or a session, user session. By stealing the cookie, an attacker can have access to all the user's data. Now, phishing. Phishing is a type of attack which attempts to steal sensitive information like user login credentials or credit card numbers. It occurs when an attacker is misguiding as a trustworthy entity in electronic communication. Then we are having brute force. So what is brute force? It is a type of attack which uses a trial and error method. This attacks generate a large number of guesses and validates them to obtain actual data like user password and personal identification number. This attack may be used by criminals to crack encrypted data or by security and analysts to test an organization's network security. Then we are having DOS, denial of service. In this attack, which means to make a server or network resources unavailable to the user, it compromises or it complaces this is by flooding the target with the traffic or sending it information that triggers a crash. It uses the single system and single internet connection to attack a server. It can be classified into following types like volume-based attacks. So what is volume-based attacks? Its goal is to saturate the bandwidth of the attacked site and is measured in bit per second. And that if we talk about protocol attack, it consumes actual server resources and is measured in a packet. And last but not the least, we are having application layer attack. So its goal is to crash the web server and is measured in requests per second. Okay. So the next that we have here is dictionary attack. So what is dictionary attack? So this type of attack is stored the list of commonly used passwords and validated them to get original password. Okay, so the next that we have here is URL interpretation. It is a type of attack where we can change the certain part of a URL and one can make a web server to deliver web pages for which he not authorized to browser. And then we are having file inclusion attack. So what is file inclusion attack? It is a type of attack that allows an attacker to access unauthorized or essential files which is available on a web server or to execute malicious files on a web server by making use of including functionality. Last but not the least, we are having here man in the middle attack. Okay, so what is man in the middle attack? It is a type of attack that allows an attacker to intercept the connection between the client and server and acts as a bridge between them. Due to this, an attacker will be able to read and insert and modify the data in the intercepted connection. So this is all about web-based attacks. I hope you guys understand it. And in the next lecture, we are going to see what is system-based attacks, which is very important to understand. So thank you for watching this lecture.